Welcome to the All Things New Devotion series. I'm Matt Parker, your host. This is week 32, the cross, day 3, into your hands. Psalm 31:14. But I trust in you, Lord. I say you are my God. In Psalm 31, David writes to us from a life surrounded by distress, slander, fear, and threat. He finds his strength failing him, his reputation is under attack, and he feels forgotten. What we see is the heart of a man who can't control what others are doing to him. Having said the hard parts out loud, David then makes a bold confession. But I trust in you, Lord. I say you are my God. His faith and trust don't magically make the fear and distress disappear, but it's the surrender of his life to God in the midst of it. Later, Jesus echoes this psalm on the cross. Into your hands I entrust my spirit. With his death approaching, Jesus places himself wholly and completely in the Father's hands. The cross reveals a heart that refuses both retaliation and despair. Jesus doesn't seize control of the situation by force, and he doesn't surrender to meaninglessness either. He entrusts himself to his Father. The Romans controlled the nails. The Jews levied the accusations. But they don't demand his deepest loyalty. His life remains an offering given in perfect obedience and love. How we respond when we feel threatened tells a great deal about where our trust and hope really lie. So often, we as Christians do what the world does. We reach for control, rehearse the accusations over and over, imagine revenge, and pray our enemies will get what they deserve. Or sometimes we collapse beneath the weight of the opinions of others. We even find ourselves calling these reactions, quote, wisdom and understanding because they make us feel less vulnerable. But Psalm 31 pushes us to a much more difficult question. Whose hands do we really trust? Control promises relief because it tells us that we can prevent every unwanted outcome, shield ourselves from the world's onslaught. Retaliation promises relief because it lets us imagine our pain transferred to someone else, to the ones who made us fear in the first place. Even despair has its own false hope by convincing us nothing matters and it's all vain anyway. Jesus and David reject all three. They entrust themselves to the Father without denying the reality of the situation. Trusting God doesn't mean that we don't ask for rescue or that we just sit by and do nothing. David asked for rescue. He spoke truth about the evil and sought refuge from it. Trust isn't pretending that danger is safe, but refusing to let danger become our God. It's fine to pursue protection, seek justice, listen to counsel, and receive help while still placing our identity and our hope in the Father's care. Jesus on the cross shows us what perfect surrender looks like. Because we belong to him, we can lay our fear, our shame, anger, and uncertainty into the same faithful hands. We may not control the moment, but we're not abandoned to it either. I want you to think on this question with honesty, because these are some of the most difficult things to see in ourselves. If it's helpful, ask someone close to you to answer this question for you or with you, to give you some insight into the blind spots that you may not be able to see. What situation are you trying to control because entrusting it to God feels too vulnerable or too risky? What faithful step towards truth, protection, or surrender can you take without letting fear rule you? Father, you know well the things that I fear and the accusations that I can do nothing about, even the ones I make towards myself. Teach me to bring them into your presence without pretending they're small. Help me entrust my life, my reputation, my future, and all my unanswered questions into your hands. Give me wisdom to seek help when needed and protect my heart from fear while doing so. Keep despair at bay and erase the thoughts of retaliation from my mind. Remind me that no painful moment can remove me from your faithful love and care. Amen.